All right, welcome back everybody to the Dan Show. My name is Sean Walling, your brand manager here at Dronedek. With me as always, Dan O'Toole, founder, chairman, and CEO of Dronedek. Dan, how are we today?
I'm great, buddy. How are you today, Sean? Great to see you. Great to see everybody out there.
Say I'm fantastic. Really excited about some big news, and I'm excited to hear what you have to say. I'm curious what you have planned for the show for this episode.
I thought we'd do something different today, Sean. I just kind of riff on Drone Deck, a day in the life of kind of where we are, just a state of the union. I like to call it an internal briefing. You guys are all part of the company. Everybody that's an investor is a co-owner with Sean, with me, and so just kind of getting behind the curtains a little bit and just talking about just things that are happening. I just thought might be a good thing to do and just kind of update everybody. You guys like to hear from us. I know when I invest in a company, I always like to have access and we want to give that to you. So that's what I'm thinking. What do you think, Sean?
I think that'd be a great. I think you hit the nail on the head right there at the end. As an investor, I know I would appreciate that. So let's open up the boardroom and give them some updates.
Yeah, great. That sounds awesome. Thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for checking us out. First thing I want to hit on is our capital raise right now. As you know, we're raising on startengine.com/drone deck if you want to check that out. If you've already invested, thank you. Love that. If you're considering, we love that too. And even if you choose not to join the journey, thank you for considering it. We launched about a month and a half ago. Started out very rapidly, got to 300,000. We're right now around 400,000 with direct investments and some indirect ones that have come in behind the scenes. So we're about 400,000 in the last month and a half. Started out really great, and then there's just so much market turmoil right now. You've got the crypto crashing, and the market's been sideways, and a lot of geopolitical factors, at work here. So I just want to say, Dronedek, we're still raising at a higher pace than most other campaigns out there. Dronedek is on a great mission. Every day we've got so many huge things happening, guys, and I want to carry the message to you that Dronedek is better today than it was yesterday, and yesterday was better than it was the day before. There's so much frothiness around Dronedek and what we're doing, and we just see every day that the market is really paying attention to what we're doing, not only from an investment standpoint and collaborations, but the biggest companies in the world are starting to finally realize, hey, no autonomous delivery of any kind is going to happen at scale without a secure endpoint, and that's us, and we own that. We've got a first position patent portfolio, as I know you guys all know. I say it all the time. We beat Amazon by 4 days. The Postal Service by 2 weeks, and others by less than a month. I know it sounds kind of salesy, but the reality is, if we didn't beat Amazon by 4 days, if we didn't beat the Postal Service by 2 weeks, and others by less than a month, we wouldn't be here talking to you today. And I'm really proud that we won that race, and we're executing on that every day. Just today, got to join a meeting with our overseas development partner on the Gen 2 units that are being made right now as we sit here today. So really exciting just to see the engagement, the level of activity, how many people are in these meetings, and to see the end product, which we're set to start receiving these first units toward the end of next month. So it's coming into reality, and we're starting to figure out where these are going to be deployed and what that's going to look like. In the meantime, we also continue to build great partnerships, which we're going to be announcing some really cool ones very soon. We're getting in with a lot of drone companies right now, which is really awesome. I know that we're also talking to some of the robotic delivery companies that you guys have probably heard of out there, and we're hoping to be able to announce some partnerships there as well. And then just having the rubber meet the road, getting our product in with them, getting their product with us, building that interaction, that interface so that we can roll out. I think the industry realizes that now is the time to be collaborating. It doesn't make sense to wait till the industry green lights and you've got all this autonomous delivery happening, and then you're trying to figure out how you're going to interface. I think everybody knows right now is the time for that, and I'm really excited about that paradigm shift because it's created a very cooperative opportunity for Dronedek. I think that we've emerged as the branded leader in this space. I say it all the time. The robots, the drones, the unmanned driverless vehicles, those are all the commodity aspects of it. They're going to be everywhere in huge volume, and there isn't much differentiation, but they're all going to be either picking up or delivering at one point, and that's going to be a drone deck. I can't say it any stronger. If you want to play the autonomous last mile space, it's drone deck. And we're going to own that market. We just rolled out new IP. We've designated 24 countries. We just added a 25th country last week. We got some big opportunities, and so we added a 25th country. So really, and that country is Ecuador. I'll let you know that. So Ecuador, welcome to Drone Deck. We're coming over. So that's exciting. So the world is our oyster. Drone Deck will be the branded leader of autonomous delivery, endpoint secure delivery to one point. That's us, the gateway to every home and business throughout the world. So just want to hit you on that. I don't know, Sean, we just hired our first international employee. And I do want to say at the end of this show, and it's going to be filmed at a different time, so we don't have this done yet, but I'm calling the whole team together, and everybody's going to come on, and we're going to have a little intimate introduction with everybody. I want you guys to see, your dollars at work and how they're being used and who these people are that are really behind the scenes here and really helping us do the next big thing, right? What do you have to say, Sean?
And
Throw in something in there. I'm getting a little monotonous here. Sorry,
that's
guys.
that's what I was gonna say. Let me grab the talking stick for a second. And first and foremost, thank you for going over that. That's really exciting. And grabbing the megaphone. Drone Deck continues to grab the megaphone as ourselves, but also in the industry, and as you said, as leaders. Lately, we've made a few moves to continue withholding that microphone now. Notre Dame, Purdue. What are some of the efforts that we've recently seen traction from, and then what can they look forward to here in the near future?
Yeah, well, Notre Dame, we just did a case study. The MBA program reached out to us. They wanted to put their graduate students on the case here for Drone Deck. So that was really exciting. That Drone Deck loves academia. We know that it's a hotbed for innovation, and there's a lot of opportunities that we're actually working on. Virginia Tech, Rutgers, Notre Dame, Purdue, other schools. So there's some big cool things happening there, and we're really proud of that. Proud to be thought of by those big entities and letting them lend their brain power to the Drone Deck mission. So that's really cool. What else do I want to talk about? Purdue University, we're going to be doing some smart city stuff coming up there. Hasn't been totally announced yet, guys, but I'll tease it here. As soon as we get some deployment dates and what that's going to look like into a little more focus, we'll come back to you and we'll showcase that. But look for that soon. Having the endorsement of Purdue University, a cutting edge engineering school, and being able to work with them on a smart city project is pretty neat. So. But I just kind of want to go back to Drone Deck. To date, we've raised around $8 million. We've got a great team. We just made our first international hire. Yeah, as you guys know, we're making our units in India currently, and it was important to have a Drone Deck W2 liaison on the ground in India. So we hired Hina. You'll meet her at the end of this show. She's our first international hire. We're really proud of her. She knows Drone Deck quite well. She was employed with our last contract manufacturer. She was the project manager for the Drone Deck project. And when that concluded and shifted over to Bharat Electronics Limited, we wanted to bring her with. And, you can't just find that knowledge out there. She knows us intimately. And so we got a big shortcut, or if you want to say, or a head start by bringing Hina over full time with Drone Deck now. So that's really cool, and I'm happy to introduce her to you. Our team continues to grow internally. We're just putting all the right pieces in the right holes and filling them, and just ready to go out there and continue to do what we've been doing. But I just wanted to let you guys know things are great. Crowdfunding I got to be honest, I'm a little frustrated with the progress, and I'm just being straight up coming out of the gate so fast. and kind of stalling around 400,000. I thought we would have been at seven figures by now. So any boost that you guys can give us by sharing any of our social media postings or anything like that, or putting the word out to your friends, family, coworkers, that would mean a lot to us. It still remains our goal to be listed on the NASDAQ in 2023. I think that the odds of that happening are greater now than ever. We see a path to that happening, and I just want to throw that out there as that being our goal. No guarantee or anything, of course, and anything we talk about is always forward-looking statements. I just want you guys to know that, but I just want you to know, from this internal briefing, that that is our goal and our trajectory. So another thing, we just had our first board meeting with our newly appointed board. I wanted to shed some light on that. As you know, some of the key players, in addition to John Richardson, our internal legal counsel, Nirav Shah, our chief strategy officer, Greg Barrio, our VP of governmental affairs. We had Kevin McAdams has joined, recent past vice president of last mile logistics for the Postal Service, over 160 million addresses. So really proud of that. John Callan. John comes out of the logistics space. He's well regarded throughout the country. He's been in this space for over 30 years. And Bill Stafford from Verizon Robotics. Yeah, and I'm on the board as well. So that's your board. We just had our first meeting. Things went great. We're right on plan with everything we're executing. And we've got a lot of great new ideas that I'm just happy to share with you the minute we can. We want to get it out to you guys quicker than anything, and I hope you know that. In the meantime, I'm always available, as you know, through Dan at Dronedek.com or my cell phone, 317-694-7520. Don't want to make this a really long Dan show because I know we're going to have all the employee intros to come, and I want to save time for that, and we don't want to burn you guys out. But we do like to have a good touch point with you, every so often, so that you know that we're still out here and that we're thinking of you guys. If you have any questions or comments, please get a hold of us. We'd love to hear them and address them. Okay. Thanks so much, guys. Back to you, Sean.
Thanks, Dan. Let's leave them with this as we transition from into introducing the team. That first raise last year on WeFunder, we raised about $3.5 million from just under 4,400 investors. What runway did that provide us? What have we been able to extract from that? And what is the difference that this campaign is going to help do past just raising more money?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks. Good point, Sean. It's all right. If you're doing what we're doing, it takes money to do it. We are pre-revenue. So, the revenue for us is based through investment. So, we have a big, ambitious goal and plan that we're executing, which includes developing new product. We're always raising the bar, adding new features and engineering those in, getting the intellectual property to protect those ideas. We're always doing that. We're always building new partnerships. We're deploying units. We're piloting. We're attending trade shows. And it takes a great team to do that. And we're looking to add to that team to continue to grow very aggressively. We don't want to fight with one hand tied behind our back, right? So it's always important to have the capital to deploy, and that's what we're trying to do. Our goal on the StartEngine is to raise $5 million. So if we're at 400,000, we're about 9% of the way there right now. So we're hoping to accelerate the raise and get there in the short order if possible. In addition, you may be flipping through your channels on cable or satellite starting on November 21st, and you'll see potentially a new infomercial that we filmed. It's called America's Next Investment, and it's kind of a talk show format based around the investment of Dronedek. So if you happen to be flipping through channels and you see something about Dronedek in the guide, I invite you to check that out. Nirav Shah and I went out to Los Angeles and filmed this. I think it's very informative, and really excited to get it out there and see how the market perceives that. So thanks for that, Sean.
Absolutely. I know I'm excited to see that, and I certainly encourage, and I'm sure Dan would too, definitely let us know when you see it.
Yeah.
Share on socials, tag us, right? And we want to know. There may down the road be a little contest. Who knows?
That's right. Hey guys, thanks for being with us. I love everybody. I value so much every dollar that came into Dronedek. And I want you to know nobody works harder to give value back than this entire Dronedek team that you're going to meet. Every day, our number one focus is how can we deliver value to our shareholders, and we're committed to that, and that's what this is about. So thanks for being there. Thanks for your trust and faith in the company and in me. I know a lot of you invested as much in the company as you did me, and I do not take that lightly at all. And I just want you guys to know that. So thanks, and call me anytime. I'll see you soon. Sean, back to you.
And to close this out, be sure to follow us at Dronedek across any of our social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram. You can find us at Dronedek on Vimeo and YouTube. Visit us at our website, dronedek.com. Highly encourage you, learn more, and check out our campaign on startengine.com/Dronedek. And as Dan mentioned, we are always here and welcome questions and comments. So thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.
Hey, one more thing. As we roll out, Sean, roll the film we had 4 Dronedeks located in Fishers, Indiana, and Technology Park. We have a drone taking video of that in the delivery. Maybe you can roll that on the way out just so everybody can see what the streets look like when they're lined with Dronedek units. Okay?
Absolutely.
Great. Thanks, guys. Sean, good job, man. Thanks.
Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Okay. Hey, guys, I just wanted to share with you and introduce you to our team, and I thought this would be a good way for you to see the people behind Dronedek and what we're doing every day. And given that it's Thanksgiving week, it's our way of kind of giving thanks to our team. So meet Cheryl. Cheryl's our external PR person. I won't say gal because I don't want to be condescending, but Cheryl does a lot. You guys see how prominent the Dronedek brand is every day out there. It's because of efforts from Cheryl and others on our team. So Cheryl, introduce yourself and just talk about your role here at Dronedek and how we got together, and go.
Hi everybody. I'm Cheryl Reed, and I came to the Dronedek family through a friend of mine who was an original advisory board member. And she told me about this great team of people doing amazing things, and I had to join because I just wanted to be part of the experience. My specialty is in media relations. I do a lot of communications work, so a little bit of advisory stuff with regard to social media, internal comms, external comms, anything that has to do with getting the Dronedek story out there. I want to be a part of that. Obviously, we want to tell good, positive stories, so I'm always looking for great things to share with the world.
That's awesome. So if anybody out there has any great suggestions, hit us up. Cheryl at dronedek.com, hit me, and let's keep the ball rolling. So Cheryl, appreciate everything you do. Really proud to have you on the team. Thanks for everything.
Thank you. It's great to be part of this.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
And to you.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Rob. Rob joined our team not too long ago. Why don't you talk about introduce yourself, man.
Hi, I'm Rob Johnson. Pretty much started really ground floor. I just filled in a space as an opportunity that I was called in for, and really grew with Dronedek here. And it's very exciting to see where we're going. Basically, what I've grown into is working as engineering logistics for installation, distribution, as well as demonstrations. So as the future grows, I see these Dronedeks being out there, replacing these mailboxes, and really giving the answer for anti-pirates. We'd really like the package to be secure, not on the ground. So when you see these things out there and they're secure and they're connected and they're functioning, I had a big hand in that. So it's great to see where this is going, and I love to see where the future is.
Hey, security, not just for things being stolen, but just that peace of mind, that chain of custody, right? Do you ever want to have that gap where your food was on the ground for 10 minutes and who knew what happened to it, right? It just right. Peace of mind, right? So, hey, glad to have you on the team, man. Happy Thanksgiving. Really appreciate the value you bring every day. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Dan. Glad to be here.
All right, man. Hey, guys. Next, I want to introduce you to Keith. Keith joins us on our engineering side, has extensive background, and well, I'll let him tell you. Keith, thanks for being on our team. Tell the team, go ahead and intro yourself and talk about what you do and your vision here at Dronedek.
Well, thank you, Dan. I'm Keith Russell. I'm the engineering product manager and do quite a bit of work with the engineering team. My background is I'm an embedded system designer, so I do both electronic design and software. And so I am the resident electronic engineer and also work with intellectual property. So I've been doing new product development for a long time and involved in intellectual property. And so those are the things I work with. It's a joy to work with the team. It's a fantastic team here at Dronedek, and I appreciate each and every one. And been at Dronedek for about a year.
Talk about the future and what you see here at Dronedek.
Well, the future is very strong at Dronedek. We are working on a number of exciting things. Obviously, we can't talk about all of them, but we can see ourselves being well positioned to be the device of choice for the last mile delivery and secure delivery of packages, whether it's from flying drones or ground robots or individuals doing deliveries. And so we're very focused on that, very excited about it.
Great. Hey, thanks, Keith. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, man. Appreciate you being on the team. All right, buddy. Hey, guys, meet Jake here. Jake, intro yourself and talk about why you're here, what you see, and what your vision is. Thanks.
Yeah, my name is Jake Mills, sales director here at Dronedek. Been with the team now, getting close to a year, Dan, but very happy to be a part of this opportunity. Dan presented this, I got to learn a little bit about Dronedek and got to know a little bit about exactly what Dan was trying to build, and when reached out and wanted to be part of this team. And so working on a lot of outreach right now, developing partnerships with providers, with local hospitals and school districts and counties and cities, and doing a bunch of different avenues of outreach, trying to develop more relationships and to help get our product, which I believe is going to change the world in terms of just having secure mailboxes, as many of us know exactly what we're doing, and protecting the items that we have, because nothing's worse than not getting your package and losing it or not even knowing what's going on or what it's touching or who's involved with it. So be able to have that security, have that forward thinking of being able to take care of the things we do and using technology in the right way is something I believe in. I think it's going to be very positive for the world and a lot of communities coming forward.
That's awesome. Hey, a lot of retailers this past week announced that they're going to start charging for returns. I think maybe that has a hack that maybe we could provide a lot of value in that space with our retailers.
Hey, exactly. So providing that value in one way or another is something that I think we are dotting all of our I's and crossing all of our T's and make sure those things get happen.
Yeah, something new every day, right, Jake?
Amen. We're always learning.
Hey, man, thanks for being on the team. Say hello to your family. Happy Thanksgiving, man.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Bye. Hey, Hina, I'd love to introduce to you guys our first international employee, Hina. Hina, just a new addition to the Dronedek team. As many of you know, we do a lot of our development over in India, so it just made sense to have a great teammate representing Dronedek over there. So our first international employee, Hina, intro yourself and talk about what's happening.
Hi, myself Hina here, and I'm located in India, as Dan mentioned. I'm taking care of the development activity that is taking care with the help of BAL India here. So we are just coming out with our new design. It will be Gen 2, we call it out, and it will be like an upgraded from the Gen 1. So we are working on new design, new solution, and daily I'm taking care of finding out new solution, like how we can improve in the technical wise. As my background is, I'm from electronic and communication. So, yep, we have daily heard about smartphones and smart TV and smart stuff. Now it's time to have a smart mailbox in front of our door.
Hey, I've heard that somewhere before. That's awesome. Somebody was listening. That's you. No, I appreciate it. Hey, give your great news. Well, tell everybody what just happened.
about the Dronedek, or it's personal?
No, you're just got engaged, right?
Yeah, I'm getting engaged this week, Friday. So I'm pretty excited for that.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for being on the team, Hina. Really proud to have you. Have a great day, and thanks for being up for this call. We know the hours are a little different over in India right now, so
Yeah, anything for my team, Dronedek.
great. Thanks a lot. Have a great day,
Thank
Hina.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Hey, Greg, how's it going, man?
Hey, good morning, Dan.
Introduce yourself, man.
Yes, my name is Greg Barrio.
A guy that needs no introduction. No, go ahead.
So I'm Greg Barrio, and I'm the VP of Governmental Affairs, and I've known Dan probably over 20 years now. So when I started seeing Dan talking about Dronedek and seeing things on his LinkedIn, I got pretty excited as well. I spent 27 years with the U.S. Postal Service, 25 of those years as a U.S. Postal Inspector. So it was easy for me to see what Dan was trying to accomplish and what the vision was. And as Jake just said, the main thing about this is this opportunity for secured packages. So very excited to work at Dronedek. Dan and I have worked hard to develop, and the team to develop a really strong relationship with the Postal Service. And this summer in August in Lawrence, we actually were able to get the Postal Service to partner with us in our pilot in Lawrence, and actually had the carrier delivering letter mail to our Dronedek. So that was a very exciting moment and historical moment, and I think there's tremendous future for us there. We also are working with a lab in Michigan to make sure that our Dronedek meets the specs that are required for the mailbox. So we imagine the day will come where you will see Dronedeks being used as a smart mailbox, allowing for safe, secure packages in a climate-controlled environment.
Hey, what about reporting for the inspector service and just, defeating crime? What do you think about that?
I think that's, one of the keys to all this. And with my background, it's very easy to get excited about what you think is the capabilities here. Just first of all, just that the package is safe and secure and it's no longer on someone's front porch or out by the curb, and there's a tremendous amount of mail theft that still goes on. So this will do great in preventing and detecting. And with the video cameras, there's going to be tremendous opportunity once you do identify somebody that's doing something to identify who that person is. So from a law enforcement standpoint, there's a lot about Dronedek that law enforcement will appreciate.
Well, hey, man, really glad to have you on the team, man. Thanks for seeing the vision and sharing it with me. Say hi to Annie and the family for Thanksgiving, and I'll see you soon, man.
Thanks, Dan. You too.
Okay. Hey, guys, my daughter, Laura O'Toole, and dynamic employee here at Dronedek. Really glad to have Laura on the team. Laura, talk about what's happening. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi. Happy to be here. Really happy to be part of the team. I love it. So I'm the VP of Business Development at Dronedek. So, we got a world-class team. We get to work with a lot of really great companies. And so it's a very exciting position.
Talk about some of the things that are happening. You don't have to get into specifics, but a day in the life of.
Yeah, so, my day is filled with meetings, both with the team and then with other teams that we're working with. We're always adding people to our partnership ecosystem, whether that be, shippers, drone providers, ground robotic providers, things like that, or even meetings with companies that provide components for our units. So it's a really vast, really
spectrum of things you're dealing with.
Yep, exactly. Thank you.
No problem. I finish everything. That's what I do. So, hey, love you. It's my daughter. I can say that. Glad you're on our team, Laura. Happy Thanksgiving. Can't wait to see you.
Happy Thanksgiving. Love you too, Dad.
Yeah, bye.
Dan, how you doing?
Good, Tori. How are you, man?
Good, thanks.
Hey, here's Tori, guys. Introduce yourself, man. Glad to have you on the team, man. It's good to see you.
Excited to be here. My name is Tori Biebenauer. I am Chief Technology Officer for Dronedek. I've been connected with the company now for actually just going over 2 years, which is hard to believe how much has gone on in the past 2 years. And how exciting about how far we have to go here, and how much potential there is to unlock the package up, but unlock the potential. But really kind of at the focus of all these fantastic ideas that come, especially from Dan, but from our entire team, trying to find ways to reach out to all these opportunities, all these ways we can synthesize different technologies and opportunities, bring them together, looking for lots of opportunities. We have the exciting and challenging part of working in a physical space and not just in a software space, which means we have the burden of really having to provide a service to our customers and be able to give them something that they'll use and interact with for long periods to come, being able to continue to provide them with a service and security, and enhance their day-to-day experience with shipping and logistics. So
where do you think we're going? Just give us what's your future look like here at Dronedek? What do you think, man?
Sure. No, I think we got a wide range that we're going to be offering in the future. We're starting kind of on the simple side, but I think we're going to be offering product and services to everything from the residential customer, replacing the stereotypical mailbox in the front yard, up to commercial endeavors with multiple packages, multiple residents, apartment buildings, office complexes, campuses, hospital and university campuses. So really offering that secure precision delivery to a point of service in an autonomous way is, I think, going to be across the world with us.
That's awesome, man. Hey, I love having you on the team. Say hi to Lori. Happy Thanksgiving, Lori and Tori, guys.
Thanks, Dan. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Yeah, thanks, Tori. See you soon, man.
Okay,
bye-bye.
thanks.
Bye. Hey, Mark. How's it going, man?
Hey, good, Dan.
Yeah, glad to see you, man. Introduce yourself, man. Let's see what's happening here.
Yeah, so I'm the new COO of Dronedek, joined in June. Met Dan and team at Exponential. For those of you who don't know, that's kind of the world's largest autonomy show. I was already in the industry, have a background in startups and Fortune 500, including most recently FedEx Innovation and a couple software companies. What I love about Dronedek, we've been assembling a great team. Though it can be hard to see on the outside sometimes, we're executing every day towards a great vision. And it's not every day that you run into a company that has a new category, a new platform of the scale of some of the bellwether tech companies we all think of. And just seizing that opportunity and doing and working on that every day, I think attracts a great team, motivates a great team, and we certainly have that going on. Excited to be part of it. Yeah,
that's where we synergized. Met, as Mark said, met at Exponential. Immediately, I think there's a great chemistry. He saw the Dronedek vision. He's got the tech background, and we're always looking to add, just great pieces to the puzzle and create a synergy. 1 + 1 = 3, that kind of a thing. So really, it was great. Things happen for a reason, right, guys? And
yeah,
so
Mailbox 2.0 will be exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be great. Glad you're on the team, Mark. Thanks for joining. Happy Thanksgiving to you and Sally and the girls, and hope to just keep this going right after we all get back next week.
Yep, you and your family as well.
Thanks, man. See you, buddy.
Yep.
Hey, guys, a guy that needs no intro because we don't know how to introduce him. But anyway, Nirav, how's it going, man? Introduce yourself. Jump in.
Thanks, Dan. Hi, Nirav Shah, Chief Strategy Officer and born member for a number of years. Actually met Dan when we both had fledgling drone companies. Mine since I think of the past, but Dan's vision has kept going, and it's very exciting. We were the center of the drone industry in Indianapolis in 2018, 2017. So really excited.
Yeah, man. Oh, hey, bringing it every day. Look for Nirav, guys, on TV and his new infomercial for Dronedek that's coming out starting today, actually, November 21st. So check it out. It's going to be on cable. If you can go to your cable or satellite provider and type in Dronedek into your guide, you can see the areas that will be coming up. And we think it's kind of an exciting look behind the scenes at what we're doing and how we're seeing things. So love for you guys to join that. But Nirav, great having you on the team. Appreciate
Thanks, Dan.
all the collaboration. Say hi to Sonali and the kids, and happy
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving to you guys, and look forward to seeing you back after Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Dan. Same to your family.
Bye-bye. Thanks. Hey, Sean, how's it going, man?
Hey, Dan. Doing well. How about yourself?
Good, good. You know he's been on the Dan Show here with me, so I didn't want to leave him out. So you guys all know Sean. Sean, happy Thanksgiving. Talk about Dronedek, your journey here, how you got involved, where we're going, all that good stuff.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. Happy Thanksgiving to yourself and to Stacy and the family as well. Appreciate that. I came into the picture February of 2021, had been seeing about Dronedek and reading about their story and their potential on social media from a friend that I like and trust, and reached out to her. And she said, you got to reach out to Dan, gave me his number, and I reached out to him. We met, and I originally came on board as an investor last spring. And the relationship just continued to grow. And I really took advantage of the From Within initiative, which states that if there's value to be added, the organization is going to look inward before they look outward. And so I said, I've got some value that I see that I can add, and especially early on took the reins of social media. And that just kind of really evolved from there into events and PR and business development. I find myself as a utility guy between a lot of layers. So
we're all wearing a lot of hats, right?
Right. I love it. That's the part of the most exciting elements of being in a startup, though, right? You don't get that in a well-established. You get that when you are establishing.
That's right. So yeah, I just want to take a minute to share the team with you guys. I know you don't get to see everybody and know all the internal working. So Sean and I put this together to give these little vignettes just to give you a peek behind the curtain and let you know that we're working hard every day, and it's all because of you guys. Everything that you've done to show your dedication, faith, your hard-earned investment dollars directed toward us. We never take that lightly, and we're working every day to execute on the promise of Dronedek, and looking forward to sharing a lot of great surprises and a lot of upside with you guys, and it's all because of you. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and as always, you know how to reach me, Dan@dronedek.com, or give me a call, 317-694-7520. And let's make it a great day. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Thank you.